playing around on the A-bomb site. This map should be absolutely no different. So let's see what he's got in store for us. Gratisfaction's going to be there to help him out. We're going to see if they can hold the line. It's going to be JKS from under Balk, only good for one. Jacob with one as well. And so far, so good if you are on the side of Gen.G. Bintet is good for two. And that's going to be a real Aki Momo here for the 100 Thieves.
Yeah, Gratisfaction gets lost in that smoke, and it is just chaos here. Jacob trying to save the day. And while he does get it close, it is not close enough.
There we go. So things not going as sprightly. It's actually going to be a 12th round. Meanwhile, we'll try to clean this one up.
Talking of Cloud9 major winners, we have one in the server right now
in
the form of Automatic.
But it's nice to see Automatic here, now finding some success once again with the Gen.G squad. Soft up through connector, does go running into this AK on Azza. And they might wish they didn't let him get away with this in the last round. My goodness, he has shut this entire round down single-handedly. And there's a chance for even more. It's only Daps left in a 1v4 up in Palace. He does get the late revenge onto Azza. 1v3.
Obviously, yeah, that kind of has been parted away. It kind of has been.
In Pro League, even when 100 Thieves didn't do that incredibly, he was pretty much like one of the consistent players turning up in this squad with that AWP in hand. Now, bomb plant found over here at the B bomb site, but shouldn't be much more found on the back of it. Kusta does have Liaz trapped over on short side, but yeah, not going to come through. He gets out P250 there in the head-to-head.
We find the shots that connect.
Yeah, there's actually, pretty much a three-man hold here at the B site now for 100 Thieves. So even as they've dealt with Gratisfaction, this double rotate towards short side was meant to come in and save the day, but instead it all gets made very, very close in this back and forth. But Automatic with the AWP kill onto Jacob should have solidified this round.
Just being able to build their own economy up, have 4 alive, get guns, something to...
Flash is good. No one peeks on the back of it. There's the peek from Gratisfaction. It's a bit chaotic down in middle, but Bintet trying to keep this one under control. Does get caught out. Kusta now all alone. Has dealt with the first man. Spots Liaz over on Catwalk and gets a decent bit of damage off. Isn't even tagged in the process. This bomb... Kusta's just got nowhere to go, man. He's so paranoid about where these players could be, and there they are. They're both in top middle, 100 Thieves.
And that's not going to be what Gen.G are expecting, especially with 20 seconds left. That's a spray that goes the way of Kusta. Jacob will not be expected here. He can win this round.
He could. He gets the lineup, too. It's only going to be Daps that he finds. Can't turn around. Can't pivot onto Jacob. Excuse me, onto Kusta. But don't worry, this fight's certainly still here. A little bit of time left, and now that's all gone awry. The bomb being planted, and they're getting eaten alive. Liaz, Bintet, one-on-one with the bomb planted in the A site. Bintet comes out on top, and that's going to be another round for Gen.
Not been able to find Bintet over on the catwalk, and this has at least prompted a rotation around from Azza. You might need a few more guys here at the B site, though, as now Gen.G try and pour on in. The flashbangs are good. And that's going to allow Liaz to get one. Azza is still hidden here. And just as he's gotten into this position, they make contact with Jacob inside of Market. So they don't know. They've killed 2 players at A. They might think that this site is clear as a result. And Azza still close. Now giving up his position. He gets wrapped onto. And the whole round falls apart.
We can really battle for it towards the stairs, and the smoke comes down. You can actually go above. There's no stairs smoke. So a quick fight won by Kusta. He was ready for that engagement. A plan set by Gen.G, a trap, if you will. Bintet is waiting in one of his own, and they're going to walk right into it. Out through the smoke, Az is gone. Bintet, he can line up more. He finds some damage, but won't convert the kill. That opens up the possibility for retake, but as soon as it's open, Daps closes it down, dropping Gratisfaction and that AWP with it.
Talking a lot about, like the... kind of like how his whole career started, and it's very, very interesting, right? Like with his original move from Indonesia to China, and how like he had to convince his parents because they missed the opener there from Gratisfaction, and now Jacob's going to have his attempt. And oh my goodness, Bintet was not ready for that quick flick from Jacob. Thankfully, Automatic was, and this is now, I was going to say maybe kept Gen.G in this round, but suddenly put into a 2-on-4. Automatic and Kusta, they've got to do a lot of the heavy lifting in this one. And already a 3-man setup over here towards the A-bomb site. Gratisfaction actually begins to move away. They don't know where these 2 remaining players are, and now at least they know where Kusta resides. Azza pushing on up in towards T-spawn, looking to go on a very long wrap in behind enemy lines, and that means for Liaz and Gratis faction, all they've got to do is hold the line. They've just got to wait. They don't even have to really take these fights if they don't want to, because they can wait for Azza to move into the back line, but it doesn't matter. Azza was never needed. He was just a backup plan.
But right now they're looking for rounds, and a 6th on the board would be lovely. Great flashes, get Bentet up catwalk. Everyone's white, Azza especially, and he's gone down. Bentet gets a big kill for Gen.G to open up this round. Look how scared they are for Bentet. He went back to T-spawn, he rejoined the team, but all 100 Thieves are looking at is connector. All they're looking at is ladder room, and now the push is coming from the behind. They are not ready for 5 players out the ramp, and Gen.G are just going to slap them back out of this round. 10 looking guaranteed for the halftime score as Liaz looks to do the impossible.
Yes, very much the impossible, but he's got pretty much the entirety of Gen.G looking down their crosshairs at him. Either way,
These Glocks.
You haven't just tuned into a retake server right now. This actually is the pistol round of the second half of 100 Thieves Gen.G. And it's a 5-on-5 retake. So let's see if this goes about as well as you would expect. And it kind of has to begin with. There's the kill on Elias at least to give them a chance. But a chance might not be enough. Daps shut down. 4 players stay alive for 100 Thieves. And that goes sleeve to try and deal with it.
Well, even more so, they like getting that boost up in the window.
Yeah.
You know, they like to really try to exploit the backlines here, as you can tell. So far, 100 Thieves just doing this as if it's a favor to get this round out of the way.
Yeah, this doesn't. They don't even need flank strays. They don't need the backline. They just want every opening jewel that they got given. And yeah, but 9-10, 100 Thieves nipping at the heel.
I'm a fan of this call, right? You'd see some teams look to invest here. You'd have 4 rifles. You would have pretty much everything. But instead, you're going to rely on this AWP and M4 with a safety net of a buy in the next round. And already, Automatic has opened this round up with 1.
And with every kill that you get like that, you give a gun over to Gen.G. Bentet's picked himself up an AK Automatic. He's dropping more corpses in the middle. And although these guns aren't retrievable, the round certainly is for Gen.G. 5-on-3. Deeg is ready, drops the bomb, looking for a follow-up, does damage, and Daps will finish it with a CZ. It's only Liaz alone in the apartments, and boy, have they got his number. And that's an 11th round.
That's also something to consider.
He was MVP there as well. You know, his first round with the team, so that's really awesome. You know, what a very confident, a very aggressive young player. And wow, these rounds are just go like clockwork, right? They're just ticking past.
I mean, Gen.G, they're trying to take more than a couple of biscuits in this round, but Jacob, he just steps up and takes the whole feast, mate. He gets both of them. 2 kills down here in mid. And a man advantage presenting itself in a very big way for 100 Thieves. Azza does come in clutch with another down into the connector. And now for Som, who's alone at this A-bomb site.
Finds his timing, finds his angle, and escapes temporarily. That's why. Azza's already waiting for him. Automatic now alone. It's going to be a 10th round for 100 Thieves.
From Gen.G in this round. So let's see if it goes the same as it often has in the past. And that's with the man advantages plucked away from 100 Thieves, and indeed it is in this round. Kusta, through the smoke, deals with Azza, boosted aggressively into the window. And so now Gen.G sit in this 5-on-4. All the pressure on 100 Thieves. They're going to go back and grab this bomb, try and hit the B site. Som gets the information that there's players in the apartments.
Yeah, risky second jump, but he goes for it and he gets a reposition off. Daps is covering the wide swing, and they're going to both pile in damage to finish off the kill. JKS trading and Grat down on Cat. It's a dead round for 100 Thieves. They would have
like this so far. And that really did go a long way. Anyway, Kusta and Azza are having a little bit of an awkward situation there. And meanwhile, Bentet is absolutely nuts. Shuts down the A site all by himself. Kusta just hopping around, doing what get those double arch smokes down. That's going to create just a wall of vision here. It's going to isolate Daps at least for the time being. Liaz found his way all the way into sight, but that is just all going to be in vain. Daps, having gone through the smoke, finds some kills, and now Kusta ends the map. We're going to see this one go 16-10 Gen.G.
For Som, or at least not yet. Let's see over there on the right, this isn't an intruder, that is Bastion, our observer for this game.
Bit of both.
He's going to be the ones highlighting these wonderful plays. And right now we might have to have one from Bentet, but he gets bested almost immediately. This A site has fallen, and Gen.G now find themselves having to try and retake this one. Well, 100 Thieves have got a bit of time to attempt to move into these post plants, and dealing with a CT player there has allowed them a bit more freedom. Automatic now left all alone in this 1v2.
Lot to do, not a lot to do it with, and a bullet to the face certainly doesn't make it any easier. JKS starting things off strong.
Big brain, big name.
Better aim? Yes, that is confirmed. He finds the headshot. 100 Thieves could just commit to B here. The bomb's in spawn though, and that's going to hold them off from doing so. If they committed, there's no one here for Gen.G, and this bait setup is perfect. Orty can run and set his teammate up, but Som is checked. Azza, very aware, very heads up, knowing they didn't have mid control, and there could be more players nearby. There were, and there are not any longer. But Kusta looks to be a bit of an issue, getting aggressive, finds a tag, dinks JKS down to 5, and Azza's low as well. This is still doable for Gen.G, but past that kill, this is where it shouldn't get out of hand. This is where they should just be able to group and close this thing down, but Automatic again laying down more damage, killing Liaz, who was on full health.
And there's a real chance now. Thanks to these USBs finding a lot of damage. Fnatic playing with fire, but it's the 100 Thieves getting burned. JKS now alone, 1v2. These are only USPs into this one, and a couple of picking up any day of the week, and now it looks very, very likely. There's the kill from Daps.
Flash does go through. 100 Thieves now committing. Good utility of their own, but Tech gets one. Spray is good, but the Molotov cuts off their line of sight. He goes back in with a flash and gets his second as well. Dink to the third. It's actually finished off, and JKS trades. Now stacking a 1 and 3. Does get the plant, but past this point, surely it's a retakeable round.
Oh, JKS, where's he going to decide to hide? He doesn't have a lot of room to work with here. Daps will get dealt with over at short side. A nade spotted over in CT has given up Som's position close. The Molotov, JKS in with another. And now just Som left to find. He's played it to perfection. And JKS, as savage as 100 Thieves, get that third round on the board on either side. But eventually, this push has got to come through. You can't just sit on the ramp forever. They've dealt with Bintet, they deal with Kusta, and one by one, this A-site hold has been stripped apart. 100 Thieves, they do manage to get into the site, but it's a 3-on-3 in this retake. No utility for either side, bar this one flashbang on JKS. So that's something 100 Thieves can look to try and turn these gunfights into their favor. Once this contact is made, Automatic knows there's a man inside of the site. The flash goes high, but Automatic has dealt with both players. And now JKS to try and hold the line from long. Orps down the first, but a trade in from Automatic. 3 kills from him.
3 kills for Automatic. It gets Gen.G back on the board. Liaz, he's out and about in long. Flashes are good though, he's so white. And Bintet is going to be able to lay down the pain. He gets a kill. Automatic with a double. The Molotov pushes them open, and 100 Thieves get melted in the long corner. Perfection themselves. Smoke down, flash to follow, and 2 coming through the mid side. That's exactly where Gen.G have put themselves. They've left B. They've set up for retake. If they get both these kills, that's worth it. But if they lose the players, they've lost everything. All ground, all advantages, and the B side to boot. It's a 4-on-3, and it might just be a straight-up save. That kill could tempt them in, but it could also send them packing. As Bintet is dropped, the chance of winning this round drops out the window for Gen.G. Well, you've lost B, and you've lost your B players, so...
Yeah, he's just going to wait, right, for the rest of the gang to arrive, for the cavalry to come on in. But right now, they're trapped down here in CT. They'll start to try and edge their way on up. Automatic is not going to get given any opportunities over here. And so it does rely on these 3 players from CT to disrupt the flow of things and allow for some of these kills to come in. Automatic gets one, Som in with the AWP as well, and Blinken, you missed it, mate. It's all on JKS, 1v4. He's going to try and do the impossible, but this man, he's so good at making these rounds look doable. However, with 3 players inside of the site, all just body block.
Fight on the catwalk.
Oh dear, he's dead.
Yeah, this
not read that one.
dude.
Definitely wasn't ready for them to be up catwalk.
I really think that Gen.G anticipated this was going to be a mid to B round. Like with Kusta being aggressive on the catwalk, that would have made sense. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, still committed to that idea as Automatic is not ready for that many players up through catwalk.
However, they thought it was a heavy long take. It was only Azza.
Oh, Bintet's going to get flashed in, and he smells kills around the corner, but he only gets 1. His eyes bigger than his belly. Gratisfaction doubling up on the other side. And now, man advantage for 100 Thieves. 1 player back inside of the site. That is Kusta, who's trying as best he can to try and lock it down, as these rotations are going to come on in through CT. But if he doesn't find, you know, so much as... I'm really thinking like 1 or 2 kills here. This might just be a write-off. Kusta, all eyes are on him, and he is delivering, albeit briefly. Som has kept this in a 2-on-2 with that kill onto JKS.
going to take a long time, and Jacob's already established his position. Reload is so well timed for Som. He's got the angle, and Jacob walks into the shot. 1-on-2 for Gratisfaction, missing the first on the bait peak. Now he knows where Daps is coming from. He's got the angle, but he scopes out, and Daps is going to take the kill instead. Gen.G.
You can hear that from tunnels. So right away, he's already outlined too, so.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
This is a weird one, though. Man down, but Som's in T-spawn, and he's just killed JKS holding top mid. Now he knows that no one's in middle for 100 Thieves. No one's up catwalk. They have to all be long. They're contained. They are boxed in, and they are known.
They are voxed in. There you go. They're going to use everything that they've got here towards this A site.
Charging on in with all the speed of a Greyhound, but they've left this bomb in the backline, and Buntet pushing on in. Oh, there's a kill onto the man at card. Not quite able to follow up on Oasis, but he gets it damn close. There's the bomb dropped courtesy of Daps, and Som will be there to solidify. Yeah, you know, Kusta out here in top of middle, looking to do some damage with this P2. Som, hop, skip, and a jump, does shut down the first man at the B site. Oh, and everyone's actually gone now as well. You see the little kill feed up in the right, or maybe the player count in the right, or maybe actually on the HUD overall. You'll see there's only one man left for Liaz. He's in a 1-on-4.
Either way, fists around going to Gen.G. 8-8, they're going to eat it up. Liaz almost grants himself a couple kills there to end the round out with Bintet.
Be able to smoke himself off, wait for Azza to get this kill, and yeah, as you can see, no one even looking at it, no one expecting it. Why would you play two here? Well, that's exactly why. As Azza gets himself away with one, Liaz is still alive and kicking as he kicks down Bintet. The Molotov will burn him out. Automatic getting that trade, but it's still a 2-on-3. 30 seconds, and the AWP has yet to be removed. That's an unbelievable shot from Som, and he's going to try and get up towards the site, but he gets dinked in the process.
Som very hurt. Gonna try to grab it.
Man, Automatic needs to start hitting the gym. Those arms were not strong enough to get that bomb over. Oh, baby. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's all fine. No, there we go. Wow. Jacob has it dead to rights. Team Ace.
It comes out late from Long that lands on the catwalk. He's going to cut these other players off. Azza had to get a kill there, and with him going down with nothing, Kusta has opened up the site for a plant.
Yeah, this is going to be the save call from the 100 Thieves. They're going to back off, and look at Daps. He's just sitting picture perfect. Can he find more than one? He does, so Grat and JKS fall, but that is going to be another round here for Gen.G. Now, I want to point out that strat in that round, meanwhile, the brunt of the hit is coming out long. And, you know, at that point, if you're 100 Thieves, you're like, what the heck? What the heck is going on? Well, that flash lands appropriately, and that's going to be a double for Grat. He absolutely nails Som and Kusta against the wall. And that's going to help immensely. Just 30 seconds left on the clock here for Gen.G to try to get something going in their way on this A site. They had their stuff slapped once.
Dink's going down, but Azza only taking 20 points of damage. He'll take that. Flash up can allow him to reface, and he'll go back in for a fight, but this is his chance. Bintel on the wrap. He can end this, and he's done the damage from the behind, but there's no time. Bomb left up on the catwalk, and Jacobs is just tucking to deny the kill here for Bintet. He'll get the AWP, and he will get out of it alive. 3 kills to his name.
Giving some control to Gen.G. Gratisfaction trying to hold the pit.
No!
You cheeky little devil. Hides beneath the scope, catches him through the lip of the box, and now, my word, man advantage for Gen.G. They trying, that's the bomb challenging Kusta. Oh dear, thankfully it's been retrieved by Daps, and the bomb plant can come in.
That's a safe part with an AWP at long. This is not where Gen.G want to be, but they are up a man at the very least, and that kill will relieve the pressure. JKS has to come through the smoke, and Automatic's ready for it. 4 on the AWP.
The time you finally do that, they don't go long, and guess what? They're going long. Som down in the pit with the last bullet. Gets the kill, looking for more, and it's a shooting gallery for Som at long. Daps out from the catwalk, and
Kusta's stolen it.
Yeah, they're walking the walk, they're talking the talk. They might have this round dead to rights. Gratisfaction trying to do what he can. He's got Jacob with a mag 7 in tow.
Oh, God, they just can't smoke the cross. Gen.G, man. Learn your smokes, boys, every round.
Which I think is cooler.
You know, I was stretching.
It's that cat, 1 man in B, just the shotgun. Jacob, he spots it, he gets no damage off of 2 shots. He's got to find results on the third. 99 in 1.
Clip it, someone. That's why shotguns are not that great. sadly. I wish they were. That should have been a kill. I don't know how he dinks Daps for 99.
Sometimes they're sick, sometimes they're really not.
Number 3 on the minimap. You'll note he's on catwalk, and you're probably thinking, like, why is he on catwalk? Well, he's going to come in late for this wraparound from behind. It could look to do a hell of a lot of damage. 100 Thieves, mate, they haven't even made progress. They haven't even gotten into this site, and now the flashes go in. They try and push on the back of it, but it is a slaughter. And Gen.G, they get it done in 2.